Alright, so I'm a little bored right now. I was about to swap out this ABS line that decided to bust on me on the freeway one day. But I've only been home for about 30 minutes and it's hot. The engine is hot, so it wouldn't be very wise of me to touch anything that's near an exhaust manifold at the present time. But again, I'm bored, so I decided to make a video just showing my engine's current condition and show you all the things that are wrong with it and all the things that I have recently righted as far as the wrongs are concerned. So we'll start over here with the ABS lines. If you will notice, I have a screw in the top of my pump. That's because one day on 75-85 near Buford Highway, actually 85 near Buford Highway, doing about 65, a Mustang decides to cut me off. I stood on the brake firmly so that way I would not run into this person. And that line right there, which is the wrong one that I got from a salvage yard, decided to separate from the steel line that's up here. It has taken me almost a month to find the parts I need to replace that line. They're here now, I just got to do the work. Get into it. This is unplugged because I could not get my car to go over 3,500 RPM without sounding like the vehicle was hitting the rev limiter. And that's because one of my rear ABS sensors is not installed. I have the new part. I'm waiting to do my brake overhaul before I actually install it. Once I fix this ABS line, I'm going to do my brake overhaul, and that will be a part of it. So we will solve that issue. I know some of you are probably wondering what in the hell this is. This is an OBD2 diagnostic dongle, for lack of better words. I leave mine plugged in all the time. I'm gonna have a better mounting solution for that one day. It's not on the top of the priorities list. But I have an Android deck in my car, so I run diagnostics all the time, and I do a little dumb shit with it just to play around. So, yeah, something else that I did. What is this blue wire going from one side of the engine to the other that you may be wondering? Well, I was supposed I had hidden this wire long ago before I actually set the car down to do other work on it. I just never did. That's the turn-on wire for my electric fan module, which I'm going to be replacing because I hate that one. And actually it doesn't work anyway. I did a little trick thing with my aux fan. That's actually my cooling fan right now. It turns on at I want to say 102 Celsius, the way I got it set up. I don't like that. It's a little bit too warm because it decides to get too hot and it makes me uncomfortable, and I don't want to damage anything else in the car. This right here, common problem on e38s, actually cars that have this particular oil filter canister. Mr. Eric, I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, but I want to say Ayala, had a nifty little repair for this. The intake valve, I'm sorry, not intake valve, intake manifold guides, just cut them and screw them in. No more loose oil filter canister. It's freaking awesome. These finally showed up today, these two vacuum lines. A little dirty. They're causing me to have a nice little rough idle. I decided to wrap them in electric tape, and it soothed it a little bit, but it didn't solve the problem. So, but the parts are in here now, so I'll go ahead and swap those out when I do my ABS. I think that's pretty much it for my engine right now. I don't have any, well, I can't say I don't have any leaks. Power steering's not leaking anymore. I fixed that last week. My leak now is coming from right here. This pesky little cap. Change the cap and it still leaks. So apparently I need a new valve cover. That is fine with me because I wanted to powder coat a different color anyway. The black isn't doing it for me. So I'm gonna get a new used pair of valve covers, powder coat them a different color, and we're gonna move forward from there. I feel like I'm rambling at this point, so I'm gonna discontinue this video. I'm bored. Bask in my boredom. Bask in it.